We're ready to go. Our last pre-final of the day. This will take us up to our shifters. Tampa, Florida driver Michael De Quesada inside row one, senior driver in the 77. Outside row one will be A.J. Myers. It has been the A.J. Myers, Michael De Quesada battle. Starting third, the 98, that'll be Ryan Smith. Fourth, that'll be the 71, Brian Hassel. Starting fifth, the 249 of Benjamin Hankinson. Starting in the sixth spot in the Masters, it'll be Chris Bartz in the 327, Gonzalo Aponte in the 04. In the number 8, it'll be Chris Baney. Or correct that, Baney in the number 14, starting 8. Ninth, it'll be the 25, Kurt Mathewson. Biggie Bryant in the number 26, starting 10th. Andre Sabala starting in the 11th spot. Andres in the number 85. Starting 12th in your senior class, it'll be Farshad Bagheera in the number 5. Matthew Sanford with our onboard camera in the number 24, starting 13th. And Masters driver Thomas Hankinson in the 52X, starting 14th. It'll be 15 laps. Green is out. We're underway. Shifters coming off of turn number 3. Led by A.J. Myers. This is one we've seen almost an instant replay. Yeah, and as you take a look at it, Michael De Quesada picked up the heat win in heat number 3, backed it up in heat number 2. A.J. Myers opened it up the heat events with a win in heat number 1. A.J. came out of the gate early on Saturday in qualifying, set on the pole with best lap time in qualifying early on Saturday. And out of the gate, very strong, Ryan Smith in that number 98. Ryan staying with the top 2 drivers. They come off of turn number 3. Again, pretty good runs for Ryan Smith. He just coming off a 4th place finish in heat number 3. Finished 4th in heat number 2. Had a 3rd place run in heat number 1. Ryan qualified in the 3rd spot overall. So off to a pretty good start. That'll be the number 98 senior driver, Ryan Smith. So they'll come off the Monza turn. A lot of speed as they work their way down in the chicane. A.J. Myers, Michael De Quesada again. Smith going to wobble a little bit, has to cut the track. He'll get back in line. Did not gain any position, so he'll get in behind Michael. Came in there very hot, realizing he wasn't going to be able to make that turn. So he'll pick up that 3rd spot, stay right there. Again, 15 lap pre-final between your shifters. And A.J. Myers, best lap time, your leader, 35.912. When Michael De Quesada, 36.252, so a little less speed there coming out of Michael De Quesada, 77. The one to watch is the number 98, Ryan Smith, 36.051. But again, Michael De Quesada running second, about a half a second behind your leader. And trying to get all he can. He's really winding it out. 35.947 for Michael. Yeah, he's definitely got the quick cart. Going to have some time, try to reassess it, see if he can get around A.J. Myers. Again, back-to-back winner in heat number 2 and 3, Michael De Quesada. Michael qualified second, so he's been right there as he comes off of turn number 3. I believe Michael will have to be concerned a little bit about what's going on behind him, too, because you got a very quick number 98, Ryan Smith. Yeah, a little bit of advantage. Ryan Smith, local driver, got a lot of laps here at the 103rd Street Sports Complex. Ryan right now running 3rd, and he's rolled a 35.822. So top 3 drivers all breaking into that 35-second bracket. I tell you, Michael's going to have to be a little concerned with Ryan Smith. Ryan really working on him off of turn number 2. And your top 3 in the seniors, Myers, De Quesada, Ryan Smith. In the Masters, right now it's Gonzalo Aponte, your leader. Bart second, Kurt Matheson running 3rd, Vicky Bryant 4th, Chris Paney 5th. And nice piece of driving, though. Ryan Smith really working on the tail end. Oh, Michael De Quesada again. Michael, as I said, back-to-back heat wins in heat number 2, heat number 3. So Right now, top three drivers will make their way into turn number 6. Another solid run, fourth place running in the senior class, Brian Hassel. Brian finished third in heat number 3. Had a fifth place finish in heat number 2, and then a fourth place finish in heat number 1. So 3 top 5 finishes for the 71. Right now, Brian's about 4.9 seconds out of the top spot. There's Brian going to lead that second pack of carts through the chicanes. Got a couple master drivers behind him, Aponte, Bartz, and Mathewson. Got Vicky Bryan right there in that mix. So in behind the 71, those are all Masters drivers. 7 laps complete. Again, 15-lap pre-final, last pre-final today. And some very exciting races. Looking forward to those finals. Going to be outstanding as your leader's going to working through that chicane. Led by A.J. Myers again. Michael De Quesada still with pressure in behind him. With local driver Ryan Smith keeping the heat on him. As they'll cross the line, he'll pick up the halfway sign, 8 in this time by 7 laps remaining. In the senior class, it's A.J. Myers, your leader. Michael De Quesada second. Ryan Smith third. Hassel running fourth. Fifth, it'll be Benjamin Hankinson. In the Masters, it's Gonzalo Aponte, your leader. Kurt Matheson running in that second spot. Bainey third. Fourth, it'll be Matthew Sanford in the Masters. Fifth, it'll be Thomas Hankinson. A.J. Myers having his way. A.J. coming out of the gate very strong on Friday with good practice times and then carried some good times during practice. And then opened up qualifying with a top spot in qualifying. A.J. scored the win in heat number 1. Finished second in heat number 2, second in heat number 3. And right now he's got about a half a second lead over Michael De Quesada. Yeah, very good little driver there. Michael in that number 77. There's your top 3 drivers. They'll work their way into turn number 5. And all of a sudden it was a heavy battle for that second pack of cars. That's kind of shuffled down. Aponte, the Masters driver in the 04. Hassel, your senior driver in the 71. That's 4th and 5th overall. So 10 laps in. And it's been dominated by A.J. Myers. He's been hitting his marks. He's been on the spot all the way around. There's A.J. off of turn number 3. He'll streak to the line. Opens up a 7/10 of a second advantage through turn number 6. So 7/10 of a lead now for A.J. Myers. Looks like A.J. may go uncontested here in this pre-final. Getting a little bit of a break. Yeah, and under the gun, that'll be Chris Painey. Boy, Kurt Matheson and Chris Painey doing battle. That's a couple master drivers. That's for second places. They'll make their way through the bowl turn. In the senior class, still A.J. Myers holding on to that top position. There's A.J. Keep an eye on Ryan Smith. He is going to go to work. He's chipping away. Meantime, in exchange now, looks like Kurt Matheson will work around the 14 of Chris Painey in the Masters. There's Kurt now coming to the line. He'll now take over a spot. So in the Masters, it's Aponte, your leader. Matheson running second. Shuffled back a spot again. That'll be Chris Painey in the 14. So Bainey back to third in the Masters. So Nicholas Showham 2 to go this time by. As A.J. Myers will streak off into turn number 7. He's got a 1 second advantage now. So a couple drivers going to have to try to pull a little extra out of the bag in that final. Talking about the 77 of Michael De Quesada and Ryan Smith. Ryan's been very solid. Ryan Smith 36.192. Michael with a 36.098. And you got a driver in that 35-second bracket, A.J. Myers, 35.930. White flag up, 1 to go. There's your leader into turn number 6. He'll head into turn number 8. Makes his way into that entry of that bowl turn. So A.J. Myers, 1.3 second advantage. He'll enter the Monza turn. So here comes A.J. Myers in the 28. He'll come off that Monza turn. Here comes your leader down the straightaway. A.J. Myers going to work his way through the chicane. Heads off into turn number 1 for the final time. Your Rock Shifter senior driver, A.J. Myers, will seal the deal. Michael De Quesada will pick up second. Coming home third is Ryan Smith. Solid run going for Brian Hansel, trying to hang on to that 4 spot. And he'll come off at turn number 2. And senior driver Brian Hansel will pick up 4th. So Ballas will pick up 5th in the Masters. Gonzalo Aponte will score the win. Mathewson 2nd. Chris Paney coming home 3rd. 4th, it'll be Thomas Hankinson. And 5th, it'll be Matthew Sanford.